And this is big breaking news that's coming in. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and state chief ministers will be getting themselves vaccinated in the second phase of the coronavirus vaccination drive. This comes after the Prime Minister had put out a very clear message that there's going to be no VVIP culture when it comes to vaccination and that they will follow the norms in place, the phases that have been established by the administration. So what we're picking up right now is that Prime Minister Narendra Modi will get the Covid-19 vaccine in the second phase of the vaccination drive in India. I want to take this across to our National Affairs editor Rahul Srivastava. Rahul, there's information coming in amid a debate over whether the Prime Minister should have been the first person to get the vaccine to instill confidence or whether he should be following protocol, follow the drive that's been set out.
Good morning, Akshita. There are two elements in this. One is the confidence instilling, and the second is setting an example. The Prime Minister, in the meeting with the Chief Ministers for the preparatory groundwork for the launch of the vaccine, had very clearly stated that there should be no VIP culture, and those who are the front line as far as the COVID battle is concerned should be the first ones to get the COVID vaccination. And that is why, in the instilling confidence element, if you recall, the chief of AIIMS, or All India Institute of Medical Sciences, even in private institutes like the Medanta chief, noted surgeon Mr. Dr. Trehan, all these kind of people took the vaccination. That was an attempt to instill confidence that the top doctors, the top medical minds in the country are getting vaccinated. The second element is setting an example that there should be no VVIP culture. Just because there is a pandemic and there is a vaccination available, should the Prime Minister and the Council of Ministers be taking it first? That is where the Prime Minister had made it very clear that there should be no VIP culture. All the ministers and others will have to wait for their turn. And I think that's where the Prime Minister is setting an example, that in the second phase, when people over 50 are getting vaccinated, that's when Prime Minister, the Council of Ministers, those who are above 50, will be taking the vaccination.
So just clarify that for us, Rahul. So it is only those ministers, MPs, chief ministers who are above 50 who fall in that category who will be vaccinated in phase 2, not that it's going to be everyone.
See, it's not going to be jumping the queue at any level. And as far as the vaccination is concerned, the government is very clear that once this element starts in, that somebody can have a priority, jump the line kind of an treatment as far as the vaccination is concerned, there will be bedlam. And also, it will set a very bad example that there are poor people who are suffering, who might be younger, and it can impact their livelihood. That is why till now, what we are being told, that the Prime Minister and the Council of Ministers, those who are in the 50 above range, when the vaccination drive for those in the second phase who are above 50 will be getting the vaccination.
Okay, Rahul, thank you for those details. So Prime Minister Narendra Modi sending across a message. There's no question of any VVIP culture. He's made it clear that when your turn comes, that's when you'll get the vaccine. So he's going to lead by example on that front. Phase 2, which is when those above the age of 50 will get vaccinated. He falls in that category. So he, along with several other ministers, chief ministers who get in that category, will get vaccinated in that phase.